An estimated 5 to 9% of children have ADHD. While this disorder comes with its challenges and difficulties, you guys would be glad to know that there are many things you can do to reduce most of its effects. A simple change in diet might just be one of those things. Now, just to clarify, there isn't any specific ADHD diet, but research has shown that there are some sorts of foods you can avoid to better manage your child's ADHD. Number 1, soda and any other energy drink. If your child has ADHD, then soda drinks like Pepsi, those kind, and caffeinated energy drinks should be avoided in their diet. These drinks include not just a lot of high fructose syrup, sugar, but also a lot of caffeine, a stimulant, and have little to no nutritional value. Excessive sugar and caffeine consumption can promote hyperactivity and inattention, absent-mindedness, in both ADHD and non-ADHD children. If your child refuses to give up soda, consider substituting non-caffeinated drinks such as soda water. The same goes for energy drinks, which are also full of sugar. Number 2, frozen fruits and vegetables. Now, I know this is a bit confusing as fruits and vegetables are healthy and nutritious, but some frozen varieties include artificial colors, which is the reason they have been added to this topic. Organophosphates, a pesticide used to control bugs and insects, have been linked to neurological-based ADHD-like symptoms and behavioral issues in certain children. So, before buying these items for your child, read the labels and, if feasible, stick to fresh, organic fruits and vegetables. Going organic, as they say, is always the best option when possible. Number 3, Lunchables. To be honest, Lunchables are bad for any youngster, but they're especially bad for kids with ADHD. Why? Because they're processed meals full of deli meat, food additives, fillers, preservatives, artificial colors and flavors, and salt, all of which can be harmful to kids with ADHD. Food additives and preservatives, such as those contained in Lunchables, may enhance hyperactivity, impulsivity, and inattention in certain children with ADHD, according to certain experts. Number 4, allergens. Food allergies such as wheat, peanuts, milk, eggs, fish, chocolate, and shellfish might exacerbate ADHD symptoms in certain children. Allergens may modify or negatively influence brain function, initiating or aggravating inattentiveness, impulsivity, and/or hyperactivity according to certain research. While nutritious foods like milk, eggs, soy, fish, peanuts, and even wheat may assist some children with ADHD, those who are hypersensitive or allergic to these allergens may have more severe symptoms. As a result, use caution while feeding these items to your children. You should also be aware that tree nuts, beans, corn, grapes, tomatoes, and citrusy foods like oranges are other food allergies that may produce a response in children with ADHD, so you may want to consider getting your child or children tested for any common allergies. Number 5, apple and other salicylates. Aspirin, other pain relievers, and apples all include salicylates, which are plant-based compounds. It turns out that an apple a day doesn't keep the doctor away. In fact, a recent study on salicylates and ADHD symptoms in children indicated that reducing dietary additives and salicylates from their diets alleviated symptoms in some children. So before you feed your child any food, check to see whether it contains salicylates, which might trigger or exacerbate his or her ADHD symptoms. Number 6, gluten food. Pasta has been a popular childhood dish for many years. However, this may also be exacerbating your child's ADHD symptoms. This is due to the presence of gluten in most pasta noodles, which is being linked to an increase in ADHD symptoms in certain children. Studies are beginning to correlate ADHD symptoms to gluten sensitivity. More precisely, it appears that gluten sensitivity affects a large percentage of children with ADHD. If your child's pediatrician confirms that he or she is gluten intolerant, you must exclude these foods from your child's diet. The good news is that gluten sensitivity may be discovered in your child with a simple blood test at the doctor's office. Number 7, juice boxes, including Capri Sun. Most kids like Capri Suns and other boxed juices, and most parents adore them as well. mostly because they are convenient and portable for their fussy and thirsty kids. If your child has ADHD, however, you should choose a different sort of beverage to offer him or her because these go-to drinks may be exacerbating his or her symptoms. The problem with these drinks is that they are high in sugar and, despite their claims, they do not contain genuine fruit juice. When it comes to calories, sugar, food dyes, and preservatives, most of these packaged juices are equally as bad as sodas. Final conclusion. In the end, you must remember that nothing comes before your children's health. So if removing the things we mentioned before help, then you should surely go for it. Now, most of these have easy replacements and would just require you to put a little more effort to find or make. For example, instead of giving them juice boxes, you can give them water. Obviously, they won't like this as much, but it's a healthier option and it'll keep them hydrated. But that wraps up this video. If you found this video insightful or helpful in any way, then hit that like button. But as always, thank you for watching.